The history of the city market began in 1857 as a site for commerce, revivals, political rallies, and circuses. Today, this 11-acre market now houses stores, retail, a museum, and a central market. And today, to talk to us about all of the activity that happens not just on the weekends at City Market, but throughout the week, is Marketing Director and Events Director of the City Market, Sue Patterson. Sue, thank you for having us to talk about two events that I believe started this year, and they are supported by the Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund.
Yes.
And they are?
We have World Music Sundays, which is newly introduced to the City Market calendar of events, and we also have the Wednesday evening market. So Wednesday evening market is every Wednesday between May and September. From 4 to 7 in the evening, and it's a lot of fun. World Music Sundays is an event that happens monthly, started in June. It's the final Sunday of each month.
So there's only two left, July 31st and then the last one in August. And how did you come up with the ideas for Wednesday and Sunday?
The Wednesday evening market was sort of an offering that we wanted to make to the local community. You know, our weekends are really strong. We draw people from all over, far and wide. The Wednesday evening was sort of to play to the business people in the downtown area, as well as the neighbors and the residents right here, because the weekends are pretty hectic and a lot of them actually avoid us on the weekends, and then they need a place to shop for their produce and what have you, in the midweek.
And it's a great space to just hang out while traffic clears before you go home, and it's also free. Both events are free, correct?
Yes. Wednesday evenings we call our healthy happy hour, or our fun and fresh way to spend rush hour. The World Music Sundays is just a nice Sunday afternoon. It's a way to kind of wind down your weekend. It's a nice little add-on to the market itself, and it's a wonderful way to celebrate all the different cultures that make up our City Market family.
How many vendors do you have? Because there's some longtime vendors that have been here for many years, and there are several nationalities that are represented here at the market. So can you tell us some countries and how many vendors that you have?
The City Market and the Farmers Market is extremely diverse. If you've come down here to visit, you'll take in all different kinds of cultures. You'll hear 8 to 10 different languages spoken. It's a really eclectic, interesting mix of all different kinds of sights and sounds, and so we call the World Music Sundays a great place to savor the flavor of the City Market. You'll see countries or people representing countries like Brazil and Holland and China and Vietnam, and you'll see different cultures like Hmong farmers and people who are immigrant farmers from Burma and just all around the world.
And it's a nice representation of the immigrant community from around the city. And you also have how many visitors a year that come?
We have 1.2 million people that visit the City Market annually, and of that, 250,000 are from outside our 5-county area. So we have quite a bit of tourists.
Well, is there anything else that's happening throughout the week in addition to the two events that you just talked about?
Well, of course, we have shops and restaurants that are open daily, and everybody operates under their own hours, own individual business hours. And then we have, we're the host of the largest farmers market in the region every Saturday and Sunday with more than 140 different vendors. We do produce and arts and crafts and vintage sale and all kinds and buskers. You'll never know what kind of interesting talent you'll run into down here. It's the best place to people watch. And our slogan is where the locals go, which kind of translates two different ways. It is where Kansas City likes to gather and shop, and it's also a way we like to express to tourists how when you're here, you're a local.
And you are also a stop on the streetcar line. So if people wanted to explore and head out to the City Market, they could always hop on the streetcar to get here or to explore other parts of downtown.
Absolutely. We are actually surrounded by the streetcar, so there's 3 different stops. That's very convenient. You can hop on at 5th and Walnut, you can hop on at 3rd and Walnut, or up on 4th and Delaware. For more information, you can visit our website, which is thecitymarket.org, or our Facebook page, and you just search The City Market Kansas City.
Well, thank you so much for having us on this beautiful day, and it's always a great day here at the City Market.
Thank you.
The Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund supports local nonprofits that bring cultural, social, educational, and recreational activities to our area. To learn about additional upcoming events, visit kcmo.gov/NTDF.